You need some help with that? All right. So are you an administrator? No?
I'm not claiming that title.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah?
In August, I was in ICU, right? Really bad. I mean, they're looking at the probability of me dying. And there's a nurse that was really nice. Is there any way to write her? I only know her first name. Is there any way to write her a letter?
Oh my God, you want to write somebody like a nurse?
Yeah.
You know what I would do? Ask for your medical records, and you can probably find out who was your nurse from your medical records.
Okay, because I know her first name is Julie, but it's in Emmanuel Hospital, so there's probably 300 Julies.
Probably a tag. Yeah. That's what I would do. I would just ask for your medical records.
Really?
And then you can actually see who took care of you when. You can write actually a whole bunch of things that way.
Yeah. Yeah, because that lady, she worked, I think, 4 days a week. It was like 12 on, like 4 days And she went in there and made sure that she wiped me down, changed all my sheets, where a lot of the nurses weren't doing that.
Oh yeah. That's like special treatment.
Yeah. She spent time in there and actually talked to me
Yeah.
about my treatment and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
And when I wanted something like to be lowered on oxygen, a lot of the nurses would say no. You know, where she would sit there and say, well, we can't do that. This is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
This is what will cause us to lower the oxygen level.
I don't know all their names in here.
Yeah.
She must have been an older nurse.
Yeah, she said she's been a nurse for 20 years.
Yeah, she's my generation. You're talking about the care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I was afraid of dying, you know, she sat there and, hey, check this out, you know, you're doing better than most and stuff like that, so.
Amazing. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a nurse. I am a nurse, and I get a lot of anxiety too when I'm not feeling well.
Right.
Mostly because I know what's happening.
Well, I was told flat out they wanted to put me on a ventilator, and I'm like, no. Yeah. I was on a CPAP for a while, and I'm like, no, I don't want to use the CPAP anymore. Because what was happening was, when I got down to 60, they'd put me on the CPAP, and the next morning, they'd have to raise my oxygen level back up to 70. And then I'd work all day to get it down to 60 again. Then be put on the CPAP and it'd go back up to 70. So I'm like, yeah, no, that's not working. She'd make sure that I was rolled over on my stomach, you know. Huh?
Sounds like she did awesome.
Yep. And when I didn't want to roll over on my stomach, she said, well, just give me a couple hours on your stomach and a couple hours on your sides and stuff like that. So.
I know my dad was in the hospital with COVID this past year, and it was really hard.
Yeah. That's what I had.
Yeah, I can tell with what you're telling me.
Yeah, I had a viral and I think a bronchitis, or viral and another kind of pneumonia.
Bacterial, probably.
Bacterial, yeah.
They both seem to set in. Like,
Huh?
With COVID, they did seem to be both of them.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. Well, they don't like me at all. They protested over there at White Salmon.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, well, wait a second. Lady's not being vaccinated. She wants to go and see her dad, which is dying of COVID. And then she wants to go home with everyone else, so.
I got it.
So they're going up over there. Who are you? Doesn't matter, does it?
You want to sit there filming me?
Yep.